jaw is a burning bridge. Move your hips. And the ghosts of the boulevard, littered with lonely hearts. A city like a graveyard, once was a postcard. When you lose your wonder, and you can't remember where we were living in the days of thunder. 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 Living in the days of love was a dream to have, was a king-size bed, was an escape plan, was an open hand. Now it's a dog from hell, it's a dream you sell, it's an epitaph, it's a photograph. And the ghosts of the boulevard, littered with lonely hearts. A city like a graveyard, once was a postcard. When you lose your wonder, and you can't remember where we were living in the days of thunder. 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 Living in the days of
I am playing music I like because I don't care. It's not very necessary. I'm playing with a new thing that I got. Nobody's on right now, so why am I talking to myself? Anyway. Yeah, Mom sent me an Apple Watch. Not a new one. It's a hand-me-down. Don't get excited. And all her old things. So that's fun. I'm just gonna set that aside, I think, for now. Just gonna move this over here. So interesting. Does this actually fit somehow in here? I guess like that. This. Like this. Stick this in here. So fancy. Hello. Oh boy. Hey, Posta! Hi! So, yeah, I was saying, I think just before you came on, that I got a hand-me-down, although it's nothing to shake a stick at. I mean, it's pretty cool. My mom sent me her old Apple Watch because apparently her husband bought her a new one. So I'm just syncing it now to my phone. I never had an Apple Watch. I never could afford an Apple Watch. So that's my mother's Christmas present, is her old Apple Watch. I'm not gonna complain. It's, I'm curious to see how it works. So far, so good. I gotta finish this guy, and then I gotta put buttonholes on that thing. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Hey, Minty Alex, my Alex. How you doing, Alex? You made it. Yeah, so I was working on this yukata for my boyfriend, since he wanted one. So the story is that he wanted one, and he decided he wanted to try to make one like a few days before he was going to wear it. I looked at these instructions and I'm like, ha ha ha, no. So it's been sitting in pieces since August, and I just kind of went ahead and decided to put it together. He kind of already knows, because he tunes into the stream like a good boyfriend. So I just tell him to forget everything he saw to see if, and just act surprised. So yeah, this guy. And a note again, if you've been watching my construction technique on this yukata, I'm kind of making it up as I go along while also trying to implement some like traditional techniques. The one thing that I'm not going to do is hand sew this collar closed, because it requires doing that by hand. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to make it wearable and relatively okay looking. So it is interfaced at least. That's a thing. And I'm playing music that I like because I don't care if it gets muted. So that's what we're working with today. This band is called The Midnight, and if you like retro wave, synthwave, I think they're pretty awesome. I love that kind of music. It calls to my 80s child heart. So I listen to synthwave like constantly. And so yeah, that's what we're listening to today. Give a listen to The Midnight if you like that sort of thing. They are really good. They played here too. They were at a place here called Meow Wolf that's like a giant art installation, and they also have a stage, and they played on that stage. It's like a psychedelic experience inside of that place. Hi, Crafty Jester! Oh, you two are sweet. Yukatas are way more intense than I thought they would be. I probably am really overcomplicating it. I just am. So, I mean, and the instructions that you saw are just not great. I'm sure if you got like an actual pattern, like the folkwear patterns that I think someone else recommended, they are probably better suited to follow as opposed to this mess of a pattern that I found. The cutting instructions were correct, and thankfully I was at least able to follow that, because the graphs, you know, the diagram thing, I'm used to that in the Otome no sewing books, so I can sort of gauge like what they were talking about when they put points in certain places and make a diagonal line here. But then when it came to the construction, it was just so many words in a huge block that I'm just going cross-eyed trying to read it. And so watching a video on how to construct it was a lot easier and made a lot more sense after cutting it out the proper way. Let's see. Crafty Jester. I'm warping my loom for the final blanket piece. Ooh! Looms! Kal-El, you better get down right now. That is not a safe place. That's right. Why don't you play with that box? So, yeah, I was telling Post out here that I received a package today from my mother. I got a hand-me-down Apple Watch, which I probably shouldn't call it that. I mean, it is still what it is. Even if it's a first-gen Apple Watch, she got a new one, so she sent me her old one. Asked me first, do you have an iPhone? I'm like, yeah. Not that I... Hey! Get down! Down! Really? Why are you pushing it? Look, here's your football. Come here. Go play with that. Anyway. Apple Watch. Hooray. I do not necessarily ascribe to the whole Apple thing. I happen to have an iPhone because at the time that I needed one, I was working on a set of a movie as a costume. It's basically a costume PA. So I was a production assistant specifically for the costume department. And it was my first job on a set. I never had a smartphone before, and everybody had an iPhone in order to send pictures to each other for like continuity and stuff. So needing an iPhone, I felt I needed to get one, so I did. That's the only reason I have an iPhone. So lucky me, I have an iPhone and it works with the Apple Watch my mom sent me. And it happens to also be pink. I have the rose gold version. And my mom also sent me the rose gold Apple Watch, so that's fun. I just want to finish this guy. I'm over it. So I'm leaning in really close because I'm trying to stitch in the ditch here, and hopefully I'm catching the hem underneath this collar, but this is very nearly done. I'll need to hem it, and I'll need to make an obi, which is just a long strip. I left my interfacing out so that I can interface the obi, but once that's done, it's done. Or do I need to interface the obi? No, I probably should. Maybe I should use the sheer knit. And then we're making buttonholes. So fun! We're just trying to furiously finish some Christmas presents, really. Because I'm poor, but I can make clothes. It really tells me there's only like 2 people on right now, but there's 3 talking at me, so I don't know. Somebody tell me what the actual number is. How do I get my average viewers up? Because I don't know these things. I'm like pretty consistently at 3, but I don't think I'll ever make partner because the criteria for that is to have 75 average consistent viewers. That's not happening. But it would be nice to have more than 3. So any ideas on that? How should I make this more interesting? Oh, fun fact, I am washing some fabric and I am going to be making a shirt, just like a regular shirt, like one of these, only without the yoke on it, made out of some xenomorph fabric. That's going to be a commission for my roommate. I'm washing it right now. I should probably go check on it, actually. Did everybody leave? No? Nope, I don't know. It says 2 people. Hard to type when walking back and forth across the room. Oh, because you're warping your loom. No worries, no worries. I had to just briefly remember what that meant. So, you do you, boo. frequent other streams that do similar things to me, and then we just I just hang out for a little bit and talk about sewing. So it's kind of my thing. I've made some other friends like with Looney Loomworks, but I don't know. And of course, I try to frequent some other local friends. Really, Kal-El? You're driving me crazy. Get down, down. Why? Where's your toy? Why are you bored? Driving me crazy. Did I catch most of it? Oof, I didn't catch this part. Well, there are some parts that I'm probably gonna have to just do it by hand, but at least it's just sections of it. Alright. Who wants to learn how to do a slip stitch? Oh, is it synced? Here's my new Apple Watch. That's cool. I have seriously never had one of these. I've barely ever looked at one, so I have no idea. Oh hey, that's probably my mom going, hooray, you got the thing. Does it go like, where does it go? Right here? I am confused. There's like two, I don't know what's happening. Or does it go this way? And I'm like, did I put this on wrong? Breaking it, shit. Well, luckily, it's fine. Go this way. I am stupid, I guess. I don't know. It took me like legit 5 minutes to figure out how to put on the darn the watch band. Okay, so what do I do? What do I do? Can I do other things? I don't know. Heart rate, workout, music, messages. So I think I just got a message and it tells me my messages. It's in color, which is different from the Fitbit, because this just gives you like cut off messages and only through text. But I think, yes, I like it. Did you like it? Can I respond? Okay. Oh, it's in Spanish. I love it. Okay. I need to change the language because my mom speaks Spanish and she has it set to Spanish. I speak Spanish, but I prefer it in English. Can I change it? Okay. Can I, my watch, general, how about language? Apple ID, yeah. Where, language, there we go. It's watch languages in English. Why is it? love this thing. Me encanta. Mamá. Muchísimas gracias. Okay, that it understood. But seriously, how do I freaking... Siri. Hey Siri. Change the language of the Apple Watch to English. I don't know anything. I don't know how to do this. It just tells me time. Hi, Mood. Do you speak Spanish? How you doing? You know what's hilarious is that I had a needle. Oh, it's right here. I had a needle. I found it. Thank God. Okay. I think we're done with the machine for a bit, so I'm just gonna use this. Messages. ¿Viste todas las bandas? Me encantan. Yes, I love them too, Mom. It's apparently only taking dictation in Spanish right now until I figure out how to change that. Sí lo vio y me encantan también. No. A mí también me gustan, mami. Son hermosas. Okay. We're just gonna leave it at that. So, I don't know why I closed this. We're gonna go, we're gonna do some close-up work here. Let's do... You can see me now. Hello. Did you hit the sap button? What's that? The side analog? I don't know. Side, this thing? Is that what you're talking about? I'm just gonna try to get this guy. Oh, this is such a mess. It turns the TV to Spanish. No, don't you remember back in the 90s TVs had a button that would change the audio to Spanish? Honestly, I cannot say that I remember such a thing. So confused the first time I hit that button by mistake. I can't remember that button. I don't think we ever, because we didn't watch. It could have been like before we had a fancy TV. We had an old CRT. like, I moved out of my mom's house when I was 18. And this was in the year 2000. We still had an old CRT. From what I could recall. Okay. So I'm just gonna do the sections here that require a little bit of help with the closing. But something like this is actually what you're supposed to do for the whole thing, and I was like, fuck that. Yeah, no, nobody, everybody's leaving. You know, it's not fun. I was gonna do friendship bracelets too. I don't know if that's even more fun or what, but appreciate the company. Thanks for coming, Move. You don't stream on Twitch, do you? Especially when you know like different stitches kind of in the way if you're into embroidery. It can be quite relaxing. And you have like a plethora of different stitches that you can do. I swear to God, Kal-El, right now, if you do that again, I'm gonna be so mad. Fucking cats. This one especially, he's been bothering me a lot because he got a taste of the outside and now he's meowing incessantly at the door every day. Kal-El, get down! Kal-El, get down. 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 Good. Okay, so I'm going to reinforce this guy right here because it's kind of making me nervous the way that I had to do it. I'm going to whip stitch it though. I'm not going to do anything too fancy. Probably have to do it on the other side too. This is a great song. I've had this song stuck in my head for a while. A few times because it's so catchy. Get down! I swear, Cal! What are you trying to get to? Do you need the panda hat of punishment? Is that what's happening? Panda hat of punishment. Panda hat of punishment. That's right. That's what you get. Ugh. panda hat of punishment. How do you like it? No? He's so confused. Yeah. You gonna fight me? He's usually pretty chill. He just meows a lot. It's pretty cute though, right? Right, go. It's probably what he was after too, because it's like some of the toys he likes to play with. Yeah, you gonna get it off? You gonna get it off? Get it off. Get it off. Do it. He's doing this. Okay, go on now. You have no more excuses to get on that counter or that shelf. Go, go, go. 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 Why are you being so resistant? Go. Swear to God. I need that. So, they're like blind box things that you can get at Barnes & Noble. You know, in their pop culture section where all the cool stuff is. So they have like cat hats and you don't know which one you're gonna get. So I found out I got the panda one. When I got that too, it's like Omni looked at it and he's like, oh, they're gonna hate that. I'm like, I know. But they're not like aggressive or too standoffish where they won't be able to at least wear it for a few seconds, and they won't like, you know, bite you really. So it's an amusing little pastime. Sometimes if we feel like they're getting too rambunctious, they get the panda hat of punishment so that they get confused for a second and then like they forget what they were doing. My cats are the same way, Post-Up, yeah? That's cool. My cats are awesome. They're pretty chill. Alright, that feels a little more secure. So, and it's closed there. I know I've got a gap right here. It needs some help. I think I got most of the rest of it though, so I'm hoping this yukata drama will be over soon. So, let's go back to here. We're doing this. Playing their entire catalog because I'm wondering, probably not. Do they really not have more than this? See all. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. Wait, I'll play a song I really like. This song is great. Jason. This is a great song. The Midnight, y'all. They are awesome. Obligatory 80 sax, of course. anything better than 80s sax? Yeah, no. I mean, I laugh at it, but honestly, I love this kind of music. It's super nostalgic. I would love to see them live. I'm like all about it. Also, what was it? Magic Sword was playing earlier this year, I think, or maybe it was late last year. Anyway, I love synthwave, and I'll just go. I love FM84. All the music from Kung Fury is pretty cool. If you haven't seen that, definitely recommended. That guy, the composer for Kung Fury, his name is Mitch Murder, and it's really good. And there's also Carpenter Brute with Turbo Killer. That's a killer song. But I also like legit 80s stuff, kind of like Christopher Cross. I like Christopher Cross, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I have a vinyl of his first album from 1978. I don't care. He did the song Ride Like the Wind. This kind of song reminds me of like a super 80s power montage, like some guy exercising to get buff for like the final fight, you know? Or something like that. Did I miss one? Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. You feel me. You're with it. You're hip. You got it. If you haven't looked it up yet, though, check out what Meow Wolf is all about. These guys played there. The stage is crazy. It's not big, but it's such an interesting location. Like, dude, the midnight at Meow Wolf, I would have died. I couldn't go because I was working at the time. So that was a sad panda time. That was me. I had sad panda face. Coupled with falling in love montage. Yeah, definitely. It's like a first date kind of montage. Like, oh look, it's them at the carnival, and he gets cotton candy for her and wins her a giant teddy bear that she doesn't need. Oh, and look, there they are on the Ferris wheel kissing. Oh, look, they're in the car, parked on a hill, and it's like, fade out. Right? Right. That's awesome. Yeah, 80s montage. This is a cool one. Still to Midnight. A little bit different. I think that's all I'm playing today. I'm just gonna play a ton of Midnight. You guys will understand the glory that is the Midnight. Okay, where is this? I think I got it. Okay. Alright, that is closed. So that's pretty nice. That is what it's supposed to look like. No stitching visible at all. But that is how I'm doing it. Just gonna do French knot. Always bury your threads. Okay, I think there might be another section over here that I missed. It might be small enough that I don't have to worry about it though. Yeah, it's pretty small. I don't need to worry about it. I am going to reinforce this part though, the same way that I did the other side. So just some tacking, a little bit of a whip stitch. Why does it have to be Christmas soon? I'm not sure how to feel about it. Oh, get out of there. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. God dang. Okay. This thing needs to be hemmed. And I think we're done. So it's really not bad. Reinforce this bit. It's a little bit longer over here, that's okay. Do I have to do it? I think I have to do it. I'm gonna just do this real quick. Gosh darn it. I'm so close! I might end up doing a bit of a lighter interfacing for the obi, but then again I already have this other one out, so that cotton interfacing, well, I don't know, it's not bad. It's just lightly interfaced, it's not bad. So I'm gonna close up this inside bit right here after reinforcing it with a tack. Attack! Okay, let's figure out how to start this so I can have my knot hidden inside. And we're just gonna go back and forth on the ridges, kind of in a ladder formation. This is how you can keep your stitches invisible. Really? Did I read somewhere that The Last Starfighter is gonna be remade? Was I, like, dreaming this? Or what? Does anybody even know what that is? Because honestly, it was one of my favorite movies growing up. And I grew up in a family that was all about movies, so we were always talking about movies, watching old ones, being introduced to new ones, or old ones, because my dad was a big movie buff. So that was one of the ones that I ended up watching a lot when I was little. So I loved the concept of The Last Starfighter. Basically, video game tests out the skills of a kid through this video game for actually being in a war as a starfighter pilot. They make references to it in Future Man. If you've ever seen Future Man, which I highly recommend because it's hilarious. Lots of Back to the Future, lots of The Last Starfighter, because he plays a game and gets recruited through playing the game and beating it as the savior. So it's very similar to that premise. Okay. This is looking good.
Society as simply the collective contribution of millions of human beings who carry in themselves certain power and influence and emotion. And every time you turn the switch off one of those persons, you dampen the glow.
Change this out so I can see
It's
stuff.
the fundamental question of whether this society
It's good. I highly recommend.
as rich.
I like it. Then again, I'm a little biased, so that's the thing. Okay.
People, it's like an adventure figure. This is fun.
Did you check out this yukata? Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh no, I was like, dude, I didn't know if you had headphones on.
Very nice. Is that the one you're working on for? Nice.
So it's got this bit down here, the open under the arms, this squared off bit for the collar, all the way around square. I didn't put, like, apparently they recommended to put like a piece of cotton here, but I didn't do that. Yeah, honestly, I was just like, I just need to put this together.
Right.
It's been
Wait,
sitting
did you
in
make
pieces.
the multiple layers for it, or?
No, I thought it was just
Just the
supposed to be
outerwear?
yeah. I thought for summertime they just wear this with undergarments.
I don't really remember, unfortunately.
Anyway, that's
I like
what we
it.
have
Very nice.
fabric for.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's been sitting in pieces since Akimatsuri.
Ah, right.
So I'm like, Christmas present. There we go. I like this part.
The color's really nice.
The diagonal that goes in here and then the collar. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm proud of it. I must say, nice. One of my viewers, Post Steph, says, nice. How did that become a thing? Like, who started saying that? Was it like a bro term?
Probably.
Sounds like a bro thing to say, and then it just became like part of the vernacular.
It might have been like somebody making fun of somebody with an accent.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, it's
Like a British accent or Cockney?
Australian, but
Yeah, maybe. Maybe, yeah. Gotta go run some errands. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks, Post-F. Thanks for hanging out. You too. You have a wonderful rest of your day. And we'll see you next time, hopefully. So, according to the instructions too, this needs to be hemmed in a very particular way. So, I already know I didn't do it right. Like the front is supposed to be squared like this, and then up like this, and I don't know anything. Something like this. So I'm gonna wait to hem it when it's on him, but I think I'm going to do it kind of like this, and then just do like a pick stitch all the way around so that you don't see it, but it still has this nice finish. So I'm gonna, because I don't know how long he needs it to be. Maybe it just needs to be a single fold for all I know. So I guess that means I'm done with the yukata. Until he opens it, and then we figure out how high to make the hem. So it's, you know, it's probably going to be just barely long enough. Okay. I'm thinking of making some eggs. I'm hungry. But I'm not going to stop my stream for it. I'm just going to do a be right back, and then we'll just leave it at that. I do kind of want to fold this up so that I can wrap it.
So I'll be back until like 1 in the morning.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're working today?
Until like 1 in the morning. So I'll be back.
Or how are you feeling?
She's gonna kill me if I don't show up. Like legitimately write me
Screw
up
that.
stuff or
God
something.
damn it. Alright, well, if you need anything. You know what? Do you need cough drops?
Sure.
Because anything we have in here is perfectly welcome for you to use. So, look, we got cola, we got e-sack, there's we also have cola septic, we have beer colas. Anything you want to use, okay? Alright.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that's why I'm not gonna be back for a while.
Oh, my poor roommate. They're making her work while she's sick. I'm kind of mad about that. Oh, I need to get my wash. I'm washing that xenomorph fabric. How's this going? What is happening here? Just kind of want to... Okay, so now I have to figure out how to fold this nicely. It should have been on the other side. All that work. Unless I can do this. Hang on. don't know what I'm doing here.
Skyline looked like a stained glass window. City sang such a crescendo. Poor bare feet on a rain-soaked street. Summer air brushed feet with dreams.
Not too long. Dang. I don't know how to fold this. This track though, this track is fire. Why am I struggling? What? What? No. A bunch of this stuff down here. Hello, I swear to God. Oh, really? This is like... It's gonna be like a sandwich? I thought they were bigger! I suppose that's okay. God damn it. I have something for this. I do, look at that. Cal? Yeah! Yeah, I'm yelling at you. What, Mom? Why won't you just let me do my thing? Oh, is this the one that's still next to me? I think so. this really old tape that I bought like in bulk, and it came without an adhesive on it, which is probably why it was so cheap. But I use it for gift wrap ribbon, so it works out. Usually I use like only half for one package, so I'm gonna do the obi separate. Wait, I'm gonna do it on this side. So tomorrow I will not be streaming, as there are errands that I need to run. We have a party tomorrow. Really, Cal? Really? Get out of there! Out. No. You little rat! Get away! Where's your toy? I threw a toy to you! Like, I've thrown 1,000,000 of them to you. Where the heck? I don't know what to do with my cat. He's just being destructive. Here, look, toy. All over it. For like 5 minutes. Alright guys, so I'm going to prepare to make the obi for this thing, and then we're going to do the buttonholes over there. So I'm going to end the stream for now. I'm going to eat, and I'll be back. If you're still with me, that's cool. So we'll see you after a while.